here and ask myself, what number would I have to put here to multiply through and get back this? Can you all see it? What number do I have to put here that if I multiply here to here, I get negative 4x, and when I go here to here, I get positive 12? Negative 4. Negative 4. Does that make sense? No? Garrett? No?
No, I'm just trying to catch up.
Okay. Do you need me to explain something again?
No, I was just behind writing the problem down.
Okay.
Where are you getting the negative 4 from?
Okay, let me go through. I'm going to go through it again because this is important enough. Grouping. Right after the second term, you slash it, okay? Then you cover this up and you pull a GCF out of both of these, if there is one. Here there is a common factor. They both have x squared. So I put an x squared here, and then I ask myself, what do once I pull two of these x's out, I'm left with just one x there. When I pull that x squared out of here, I get a negative 3 here. Got it? Okay, now, let me explain it a slightly different way. For grouping to work, if it's going to work, then what I need over here is another x minus 3 with some number in front of it. And what I need is that whatever this number is that I'm going to pick, when I distribute it through here and here, I better get back this. Okay, I need to get this back. So I need to turn x into negative 4x. There's only one way to do that, right? To turn x into negative 4x, I have to hit it with a negative 4, don't I? And you can see now that by doing negative 4 times this, I get negative 4x. And then when I do negative 4 times negative 3, I get positive 12. It works. All right? So once we're here, okay, once we're here at this step, this is the part that students always, like a lot of students know what to do next, but they don't know why to do this. So, does anyone know what my next line is going to be? Go ahead. X squared minus 4. In parentheses. Okay, you didn't say that, so I didn't know if you wanted me to. X minus 3. Okay, that is correct, but why? Like, what the hell just happened, right? Like, how does this turn into this? We already know that if we distribute this here and here, we get back those two. And if we go here to here, we get back those two, right? So this, I think it's clear that this is this, right? Would you all agree with that? That these two lines are equal. But why is this equal to this? Right? It seems odd. Let me show you, okay? I'm going to explain it to you because I think it's worth it. I don't want to erase anything, so I'm just going to do it here and then I'll erase it. What if I wrote this down, everyone? What if I wrote down x squared times y minus 4y? Okay, let's just forget all this shit. What if I wrote this down and I asked you to pull a GCF? Could you pull a GCF out of these? What do they both have in common? A y, right? So you would pull the y out, then you put parentheses, and what would be left in the parentheses? So you took this y away from here, so what's left? X squared. And then you took the y away from here, minus 4, right? Right? That's what you would have. Everyone follow that? Okay, that's exactly what we did here. It's exactly what we did, except this is kind of like the y, and this is kind of like the y, right? It's like x squared y minus 4y. They both have a y, right? So let's pull the y out. Now, the way you wrote it is right, but that's not the way I would do it. I would do it this way. I would take this out, right? I'm taking this out, so I pull that out. That's x minus 3. And then what would be left? Well, if I take this away from here, what's left? X squared. And then if I take this out of here, what's left? Minus 4.
So why is that not x minus 3 squared like the other one?
Why is it? Because was this a square? This wasn't squared, was it? No. So you're pulling, just like this, when you pull this y out, right, you're not pulling y squared out. You're just pulling y out. So that's why, since this is just x minus 3, this is x minus 3, you're pulling it out. It's just a single x minus 3. So the correct answers here, from this line, you can go from here to here, or A lot of times the way it's taught in school is a different way. The way they teach it in high school a lot is just like once you get to here, you just put this and this in parentheses. So you put x squared minus 4 in parentheses. Okay, so you do that thing and that thing in parentheses together. And then whatever they had in common here, you just throw that next to it. But there's usually not a lot of explaining why you do that. So this was to try and help you see where it's coming from. Either way, these are both the same thing because multiplication doesn't matter which order you do it in. Questions? We're not done. Do y'all see here what I can do? What do y'all see? Do y'all see it? What is it? What do you see? X squared minus 4 is a difference of squares, right? Again, this thing breaks down to be x plus 2, x minus 2. And then we still have x minus 3. But remember, that was all just this piece here, wasn't it? I'm almost out of time. Okay, so I'm coming back to the original problem. I have x cubed, and then I have all that. X plus 2 times x minus 2 times x minus 3 equals 0. How many x-intercepts do I have? Careful.
4.
This one, this one, this one, this one, right? 4 of them. This one I get x is 0. This one I get x is negative 2. This one I get x is 2. This one I get x is 3. Understand? Any questions on those? Like I'm just setting those equal to 0? How about bouncing and crossing? What's happening? Look at the powers on these. 3, right? Means I'm doing what here? 3? What? I heard something, I didn't hear it though. 3 is even or odd? Odd means cross. Okay? What's the power on this factor? 1. 1 is odd. Odd means cross. Power on this factor? 1. 1 is odd. Odd means cross. Power on this factor? 1. 1 is odd. Odd means cross. Okay. We're out of time. Do you think you could draw that? You know all the x-intercepts. You know what the two ends do. And you know you cross at every x-intercept. Okay, I told you I'd put the homework on the board at the end. I'm not going to have time. So here's what I'm going to do. Just check your email later today. I'm going to send out your homework assignment via email. All right? It'll probably be about 4 of these problems for you to practice. And let's have that ready for next time to turn in. Yes, I'm making you turn in your homework. I'm so sorry. Okay, 4 problems. Check your email later today. And that'll be due when we meet again on Tuesday. Have a great weekend. Yeah, let me turn this off. Is that your picture?
Yeah, is that a roundabout of what it would look like?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yep, exactly.